Hello everyone, my name is Hyper1, and welcome back to another video where I cast your StarCraft 2 replays. This replay is from Reddit. It is a Masters level game on Beckett Industries Ladder Edition. If you want me to cast your replay, please read the video description. To introduce our players today, in the bottom left-hand corner, we have the red Terran player, Arther. And in the top right-hand corner, we have the blue Protoss player, Mayliara. I'm gonna start off with a pylon to... I think it's gonna wall off the mineral line here. So I gotta say, I don't cast very many games on this map. Of course, okay, gateway gonna be over here. Yeah, like I said, don't cast a lot of games on this map because some, like, Terrans, Bio-Terrans in particular, really like this map because it's super short. And in ZVP, Zerg really likes this map in ZVP because it makes it really easy to 12 pool the Protoss player. That otherwise, like, it's mostly just Terran that likes playing on it. So when, like, only Terran likes to play on it, and when Zerg only wants it in ZVP, Protoss, I don't know that Protoss ever really wants this map, a map this small. And like Curious Minds is almost as small in terms of rush distance, but it's also way more wide open, which has its upsides and downsides. Alright, gonna be a little bit annoying with a probe here. Yeah, put down the CC. Yeah, you're already 35, 40, 50 minerals. Okay, there. Okay, yeah, at least you got the probe for it, but okay, looks like we're gonna do the same thing over here. eBay block. No eBay block. Okay, we're not even really attacking the SCV at this point. Okay, yeah, nope. That's not gonna be good enough micro, and the core will finish up. I'm really surprised that this core is not being built in the wall here. I mean, this pylon is already like too close to the nexus to fit a core in here. I guess it's gonna be an adept we can chrono it out. You're gonna chrono a second adept? In my understanding in this matchup, if you're gonna chrono out your first adept, you usually chrono out a second one as well. And then you use both of them to go pressure. Instead, it's not gonna be any sort of gateway unit following up. We're just gonna do the one adept and then go straight into Stargate. Interesting. Reaper's gonna come back in here, gonna get how many kills? Currently we're at 0 kills. Okay, this adept has gotta get out of here. But that's not okay. I was about to say that's a really poor control, but actually somehow not the best. Stutter stepping from Mayliara is gonna let this Reaper get away. Bunker up. Got a Marine in there already. Worker count looking even on both sides. Okay, well now it's not. The Nexus was definitely a bit late from Mayliara, I think. I believe that was a core before Nexus. Yeah, that definitely was a core before Nexus. I remember Mayliara was floating way more than 400 minerals. But yeah. I guess core 4 Nexus, even though, crap. Like, I honestly don't know, like, much about how to play Protoss, but if I understand correctly, most people, go Nexus before core in every matchup nowadays. Well, maybe not in PvP, but in, like, PvT and PvZ. Definitely not in PvP, that is a matchup where you, we're going core first definitely has lots of benefits, as well as getting the second gateway at 18 supply, because one gate PvP. Good luck, have fun. Ooh, a little bit of a mistake from both sides as we're getting supply blocked. 2 pylons will unsupply block this side, and we are finishing up a supply depot now, which means, okay, so we've been pumping out Cyclone Viking and Marines, unupgraded Marines. so Cyclone Viking. Okay, this is a weird attack if I've ever seen one. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna push on the third. Zoom out a bit. Apologies for my voice this morning. I barely just woke up, and my neck just feel a little bit weird. I did get my COVID-19 booster shot yesterday, so okay. It does look like this Nexus will be successfully cancelled. Yeah, there's no saving this. How many? Okay, you got an Immortal and a Stalker, so it looks like Arther will manage to get the cancel on that base. 2 shield batteries over here means that we should be safe for the time being, but it's I mean, maybe not. I don't know. Like it's sort of like crazy. Like battery overcharge is sort of crazy good that you can like have this sort of difference in units and still sort of hang on. I guess 2 base pushes used to be a huge problem in TVP or PVT. That like pros would keep dying to them all the time, but I don't know. I don't know that battery overcharge was the way to fix it. Okay, Phoenix is coming in, 3 of them, so okay, that's no. Okay, but all of them are gonna get out. So cool. This one just has 20 whole hit points left. And I don't know that this is gonna like this main base is so well defended with Viking Cyclone Viking. You gotta come in from a different angle. And Arther already sees that. I don't think this is gonna be good. You gotta get out of there. Gotta get out of there. Cyclone lock on, they're brutal. Cyclones lock on and they don't let go. They just don't let go of you. Okay. Third CC is done at 7 minutes, but this Nexus is already done, so Protoss still a little bit ahead is what I'll be saying if, oh my god, we are not producing probes consistently. Chrono? Where's our Chrono energy? Chrono, okay, we're about to have Chrono energy. Okay, I don't know what happened that entire time, but for some reason, we have more workers. Maybe there was a CC that was, like, maybe this was up here producing workers the whole time. Okay, Stim and Combat Shields are about to be done. It's unusual that you see Combat Shields finish before Stim, but this guy also did, like, a 1 Rax reactor marine push on 2 base. So, I mean, hey, I guess that's what that is. Hey, Phoenixes are gonna go across the map, but on the meantime, this push is going across the map as well. And the Phoenixes are just gonna come in here and pick off the reinforcements and a couple SCVs, but it's not gonna do anything about this big push which is coming over here, and that's a lot of Marines. We do have extended thermal lances already. With a fleet beacon halfway done, you do not want to fly your Phoenixes over the Marines. Goodness gracious! It is a good thing that Arther did not use Stim Pack yet, or else those honestly those Phoenixes would be dead instead of just gravely wounded. Taking a 4th base on site, Mayliara floating 1400 minerals and not doing the same. Okay, you gotta throw it on a Nexus somewhere. Okay, yeah, come and do that. Weird how it's weird how these turn red when they do that. I believe this is is this the Tal'Darim skin? The forged skin? I think. It's either the forged skin or the Ihan Reese skin. I don't know which one it is. Anyway, Anion Pulse Crystals on the way. A 2nd Cyber Core on the way, as well as a 2nd Stargate, so now we're gonna double pump Phoenixes? Like, okay. So, thoughts on this game so far? I definitely, despite being the Protoss player and having a substantial base lead at the start, Mayliara also did not manage to protect this base. And also, I don't feel like they've been chronoing their probes too well. Like these should be being non-stop chronoed, I think. At least relative to what Arther has been doing. Mayliara hasn't been like getting a huge economy advantage, which makes me worry a little bit for them because Arther is doubling their army supply right now. Yikes. Phoenixes are gonna come back in. Gonna scan will see this. There's a sensor tower, so he knows. But I don't think the scanner is necessary, considering that there are only so many units in the game that move this fast and move in this sort of a spread. Gonna come in, not gonna find, okay, gonna find a few Marines. Damage is damage. Take it where you can get it. There's plenty of energy to go on these Phoenixes, and nothing else to do with them right now, so you may as well pick off these Marines. Looks like plus 2/2 for infantry is already started up, as well as plus 1 for ship weapons. Ghosts are in production. So as soon as the ghosts pop out, these Phoenixes are gonna lose a ton of value. Because Phoenixes without shields and without energy to even pick up things are very fragile. It looks like a carrier transition is already underway as the first carrier pops out. Upgrades. I think we got plus 1 for ground for a long time. Plus 1 for ground a long time ago. Fortunately, not going to do anything for these disruptors, which obviously don't scale with ground attack upgrades. They just have the disruption nova ability, which does a fixed amount of damage. So, I mean, shields, I guess we're getting shields, which is cool. Plus 2/2 for air on the way as well. Armor a bit further along the way. And does Arther, I don't think Arther actually knows about the carriers, but they are pumping 4 Vikings at a time, which is going to help a lot against these carriers. And also against the Colossi, which have been like produced en masse until now. We don't mind drop. Okay. I don't, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh boy, that's 13 kills. That's a lot of cannons, and that's a lot of cannons that are not in the mineral line. Goodness. Yeah. One does not usually see a mid-game like Widow Mine drop this late do that much damage, but now Arther has a slight worker lead on Mayliara. That base going up. That base going up. Looks like Arthur's gonna finish it up first. You don't want to let your ghosts take. You don't want to let your ghosts die to cannons this early. Okay, no, Vikings gotta get out of there. Vikings either got a kite, or they go. Vikings got a kite, or they gotta like attack. Like just running and taking damage for free is not ideal. Okay, we're gonna zoom out for this. Okay, it looks like Arthur's gonna retreat. Imagine if you just had a couple siege tanks or a couple liberators with this. I don't know that you want to fight this with. I mean, I don't know what cyclones do for you this late. And marauders also don't. Okay, never mind. We have how many marines? Wait, 18 marines. Hopefully that is enough with this Viking. Oh, disruptors. Okay, big or okay, pretty big. Oh, even bigger. Okay, good disruptor shots, and Arthur's gonna have to go back home for another while. So Mayliara has recovered the probe count. I don't know if that actually helps. We're floating a bit of gas. It's not that much gas yet, but it is something to keep in mind. If you you could totally dump this gas into High Templar, I think. But I guess people just prefer disruptors nowadays. Okay, okay, disruptor shots get thrown out. I don't know about throwing them out at the same time. Tempests are also here. So with the Tempests, you're gonna be able to actually outrange the Vikings a bit better. Because I mean the Protoss army has a lot of advantages in almost every other way except raw damage output. But the Vikings do have a range upgrade or range advantage over the Phoenixes and range parity with the carriers. So having Tempests to poke a bit can be nice, I guess. Okay, this did something. And that base is gone. Meanwhile, Arther is just mule dumping. This base is completely not utilized at all. Totally get a sensor tower. Okay, just as I see that, Arther throwing up another sensor tower. I don't know why we're getting so many cannons. Where are the cannons going up? Okay. I mean, I don't know that. I mean, this is 2-2 Marauders that we're talking about. So I don't even know that this number of cannons is actually going to do anything. I would like I'm not entirely sure. Like, okay, I get that they have ghosts. Given the amount of gas that we're floating here, I would still totally not dislike a couple High Templar. I guess microing that against ghosts can be really tricky, especially against someone who's like your level. But if you can just split them a bit better, I guess you could technically have an advantage over the bio. Okay, Vikings are just bullying these. Like, what is this Viking number? This is 19 Vikings against 4 carriers and 2 temp. Yeah. So right now, Vikings have total air control, and there's nothing that Mayliara can do to contest it directly. Wait, this isn't 19. This is only 12. Where are the other 7? Okay, there's a big counter. There's a big other attack. I said counter attack, but there's no counter anything. It's just okay. That is 16 Vikings, and stimming. Okay, I was stimming 4 Marines to catch up. That's where Arthur's attention was. Okay, cool. Okay, these slow sky toss. Okay, dude, take out the Nexus. Okay, you just traded a bunch of bio to kill cannons. Okay, cool. I feel like you totally. Okay, is this 16 now? Then this is still 9. This is still 16 and not 19 Vikings. Arther on how many orbitals do we have? 6 orbitals. Okay, I guess I don't mind 67 workers with 6 orbitals. I feel like there could definitely be. Actually, no. Arthur's on a decent orbital count. This feels like. Okay, that is a decent bank. I don't know that Arthur would want to spend money on more orbitals at this point, given where they are in the game. Do you want to start building a bank, I think? Because, actually, Mayliara. I would say that Mayliara has a bank, but it doesn't really count because they're not maxed yet. And look, as soon as we start building units, Mayliara's bank, just doesn't exist anymore. So, yeah. One thing to note is that Arther has all their bases, but Mayliara has not managed to expand down there yet. Okay. Oh wow. Like there's no Marauders. Like you sort of need Marauders. They'll take down those cannons a bit faster. I don't know why we're taking so much damage, but it's wait, you can. I think you can totally fight this. This is 23 Vikings. Where the hell are the last 2 Vikings? I know that they're like here somewhere. Okay, whatever. It's not that important. Okay, wait, what? How did they all take damage all of a sudden? Did we get stormed? No, we don't have storm. Have they all just been taking this much damage over time? Oh, I don't know that you want to do that. I don't know that you want to do that. I don't know that you want to give up your air superior. Okay. I mean, we are gonna kill all the carriers here, but not at the cost. Not without losing most of our like we're down to 1. We're not even at 1 Viking anymore. So now you just lost the entire air advantage, and you didn't pick up your ghosts first. And now you're getting chased out by Phoenixes because you don't have the Vikings to protect you in the air. Ow. You went for 1 Stargate, and then what? I forget if Protoss buildings are counted as mechanical. I know that they're counted as armored and structures, but I don't know that they're mechanical. And Vikings deal bonus damage to mechanical units and structures. Let's see here. So, no, Protoss buildings are armored and structures, but they are not mechanical, which is different from Terran structures, which are also mechanical. Darn. The Vikings don't deal bonus damage to it. And Vikings without their ground bonus damage are pretty bad. Not gonna lie, they sort of suck at killing anything on the ground without their anti-mechanical bonus damage. Okay. Wait, you scan it and then you're just gonna cancel it? Okay. I guess. I mean, you sort of need. I feel like you sort of need to take that base no matter what, though. Like if you don't, like you're getting mined out. if you don't take this base, like you gotta come over here, you gotta take the base, and then you gotta protect it, or else Arthur's gonna take a base that belongs to you, and they're gonna be like like you're gonna have 5 bases of money this game versus Arthur's 7, and Arthur can just like you haven't been. What is the efficiency? Yeah, Arthur's been like out trading you all game. You gotta go down there, you gotta take the Nexus, and you gotta protect it with everything you got, because, and maybe that's gonna mean getting like out prong, but I guess this is just a situation that you have to fight from. The disruptors left behind at every Nexus would be interesting. Man, we're taking so much cannon damage. Anyway, 23 Vikings versus 8 carriers and 2 Tempests. I feel like 23 Vikings times 24 damage each. I feel like okay, 10 damage, 20 damage each should be enough to one-shot a carrier. I think. That's okay. Units 34. This is okay. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. This is 31 Vikings. You could totally just start bopping carriers, my guy. Ooh, not the best place to build turrets in your opponent's face. We do have, okay, never mind, I lied. We do have High Templar. Because, like, okay, I was wondering when we were going to get High Templar. Because eventually you're gonna want to have Splash. I guess you don't need it per se, but you absolutely sort of want help with anti-air splash damage against those Vikings. Ooh. Only +2 armor, so all these probes are doing... Ooh. Yeah, no. You gotta spread... I mean, I don't... Yeah, you gotta... You sort of have to stack your Vikings up to get clean one-shots on these carriers, but if you stack them up, you can't magic box, and like, if you can't magic box, then those storms are... Ow! I mean, even with magic boxing, those storms are ow. Magic boxing only works against stores because you don't have that much of a splash radius. But when the splash radius is as big as the storm, oh, ooh, not a good way to lose ghosts. Honestly, yeah, you could have. Honestly, EMPing those ghosts should have been a higher priority for Arthur. I don't know that they were actively going for it or not. It sort of looked like they were just dancing around. Maybe they were looking for an opening. Anyway, definitely need to have like EMP'd those High Templar before taking any sort of direct fights. And now the toss is just bullying. Okay, this isn't when you can engage when the High Templar are not close enough to storm. Okay, no, you don't EMP the Sky Toss. Okay, EMPing the Sky Toss is cool and all, but if you can't EMP the High Templar, then it doesn't even matter because you can't engage. Marines, gonna get some. Okay, you're just gonna run these cannons. Cool. Okay, yeah. So Mayliara sort of managed to claw their way back into the game in terms of the resource efficiency. But wait, okay, we did lose a mothership. But I don't know that Mayliara knows that about this. Okay, no, they know about that base. They definitely do know about that base. And this base is gone. Wait, are we retreating this? Why would you retreat? Okay, I guess you don't feel like you have the unit. Wait, you should totally have a. I feel like this should totally have the units to defend it. 45 Vikings. Oh my god, that is super overkill for dealing with. I mean, I guess nothing on the ground except High Templar can even attack up. So what is the point of having a ground army at this point? They just need a couple Marines, and okay. So, interesting decision to retreat the orbital command. I guess you technically have this base for money, so it's fine. But I don't know. Okay, interesting. Stays sword immediately gonna get scanned, so it's not like it's gonna. It's not like Arthur doesn't know it exists. If you scan building, yeah, it's a building. So if you scan it. Wait, no. It's cloaked, so it immediately went invisible again, and now it like disappeared from Arthur's radar or mini-map rather. Okay, EMP the ghosts. Okay, EMP the ghosts, but then loses all of the ghosts. I mean, EMP the High Templar, but loses all the ghosts is not good. Oh my god, please repair these Vikings. You've got workers. Please, like, drop some mules. Oh my god, my voice. Drop some mules on this base and just repair these Vikings, because like, they're gonna get stormed to death. Okay, ghosts are gonna come over here and do some damage. Wait, and by do some damage, I mean come over there to their own base, so they're not even going to do any damage. I don't know why they're here. I really don't know why they're here. Can we... Honestly, at this point, like, I would love to see some nukes with these plebeian Terran. These plebeian only make ghosts because they're a good unit, and doesn't make ghosts because they have nukes unit. They only have one ghost academy, so it's only like you get one nuke at a time. Imagine like placing a nuke, like how, look at how much cannon battery there is. You could totally just nuke this and send a ghost over here and just nuke the crap out of that. But I guess we're just gonna do a mass Vikings chat. Do not, oh my god, we're running into storms now. We're not microing, and oh god. I mean, we ran out of, I believe we ran out of storms, but these Vikings are all very badly wounded. Okay. I don't know that you want to be sitting on top of the High Templar when doing this, because they're about to have storm energy again. Oh, don't tell me you're gonna land on them. Oh my god. Yeah, 41 Vikings. Okay, we've only lost 4 Vikings so far, and there are 11 more, 55 Vikings. Goodness gracious. Okay, honestly, with this Viking count, nope, actually, nope, get back, get back. You can't engage into this. There's storms here, and a battle cruiser showed up, because why not? 2 more battle cruisers are on the way. Suddenly, okay, I was about to say Mayliara is a huge bank, but and then I remembered that all the carriers just died, and this is the bank, this is money that they should be spending immediately on something. Honestly, like, I totally don't mind spending this money on, oh my god! Oh my god, Arther, stop running all your ghosts into disruption nodes. Splitting is hard, but I mean mid micro like mid fight splitting is hard, but you don't have to run all your ghosts when you only need a couple of them. It's a lot easier to juke your opponent with a couple ghosts than it is with more than a couple ghosts. I don't know why we're okay. I guess we're gonna give up SCVs. I don't know that this is the right time to start giving them away. Okay. Okay, so slowly, I feel like Arther could be winning this game, but slowly, like, they're letting Mayliara get a foothold in this game. Holy crap. Protoss buildings, I'm gonna quote pig on this, crystals warping in are super loud, so you can't freaking hear me talk over sound of this base building. Okay, more EMPs. Okay, we're just... You never see Protoss players just like throw their High Templar away to get storms done, but you will see Terran players who throw their ghosts away to get EMPs done. And I say that as a Terran main. Okay, BCs jump. Of course you jump into the main. I don't know what it is with BC players just jumping the BCs into the main without even knowing what's there, or being worried about recall. Yeah, see, now you're dead. Now all these BCs are dead. Wait, okay, that's actually not a lot of reinforcements. Kill the Tempest first. There's no micro. There's no micro going on because there's a big fight going on over here. And now the High Templar have to morph into Archons. But meanwhile, so if there's no micro over here, all these battle cruisers are just shooting interceptors and they're all gonna die. Yeah, that was a hell of a great use of that was a great use of 5 BCs, Arther. Good job. I'm sorry, that was a little bit mean. But seriously, if you're gonna jump your BCs, know what you're jumping them into. Because, like, with great power comes great responsibility. And that responsibility is not jumping your BCs into a situation where they are just gonna die without getting value out of them. You just lost 3,500 resources without actually killing a whole lot of buildings or even really killing any units. Like, it's the Vikings have been getting a lot of work done this game because you have so gosh darn many of them, but these BCs have not been paying for themselves. They've sort of been like tickling the stuff that's been up here. I don't even know that those BCs are alive anymore. Units tab. Yeah, they're all dead. They are all dead. No big surprise. Oof. What was that? An SCV. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know that repairing your Vikings in front of your opponent's disruptors is the best way to go about it. But hey, it's your game, dude. It is your video game to play. I can't recommend it, but hey. Okay, how many Vikings are we at? 43. I felt like we had more than this, but I guess we lost a ton. 4 Liberators. We have... Okay, we do have advanced ballistics, and everyone's on 3-3-3 everything, so... Yeah. Okay, interesting disruptor shot, even though you have no idea what's over there. You're just reaching at this point. But I guess if you're just gonna sit on them, then you may as well use them. Suddenly, Arther not nearly as far ahead in this game as I thought they would have been. Like, sort of just giving up. I feel like they didn't have to give up this position. They didn't have to necessarily give up that position. They could have fought a bit harder for it, but now Mayliara is getting back in the game, and it only takes... At this point, it'll only take one, like, terrible trade from Arther losing all these Vikings for Mayliara to officially, like, be back in the game, like, be even on even footing, despite taking their 6th base much later, and this base not even having all the full minerals of the 6th base. It's more like 0.75 base, or 0.6 or 0.7 base income. Okay, I don't know why they... Okay. Mayliara is sort of retreating the High Templar along with the Sky Toss, which is... Okay, I guess they don't have Storm Energy anyways, but... Okay, now they do, and now you should be moving your High Templar separately so they can actually storm without running away, or leading your Sky Toss units into disaster. Or into danger. I guess we're sort of at a standoff. Bye-bye, one Viking. And imagine if Liberators could shoot buildings. Like, one siege tank here would be great. One siege tank here would honestly be amazing. Okay, we're getting nukes. We're finally getting nukes. The question is, are they going to be good nukes? Oh, I don't know why we unsiege all the... No! I don't know why we unsiege all the Liberators at the same time. I don't know that you want to siege those Liberators over there either. They're just completely exposed. Like, look at this. The Tempests are just going to come over here and, like, free units. And, okay, that's also not a place where you want to put the nukes. That's not going to kill very much. That's going to kill, like, 2 cannons. Maybe that one. Maybe that and that. So, like, 4 buildings total and not even... Okay, never mind. That died. That didn't die. Okay. But you could have definitely put in it a bit deeper, I think. If you're gonna use mass nukes as a strategy, but you can't anymore because you are quickly running out of gas. I mean, I guess Mayliara is also running out of money, so this is basically all their income off of this base is all that they're ever gonna get in this game. So all you need to do is freaking repair your units and not lose them to okay, you need to stop trading. Oh my god. Oh my god, no. Holy crap, and the supply just dropped. Like a crap. Wait. What? We had so many Vikings. What the heck happened to all of them? Okay. Okay, when you have a numerical advantage like this, you could totally just split off a couple Vikings, bring them around the backside, and all of a sudden, like you can't have 2 High Templar in the same place. Like Mayliara, you should know by now that Mayliara is broke. Okay, we are gonna trade all the. Okay, we're not even gonna get all the Tempests. Oh boy, I feel Arthur's still in a better position, but I feel like he's about to throw this game. Okay, okay, not even gonna. Okay, I feel like the I feel like the disruptors are absolutely a bigger target for like putting to death, sentencing to death right now. I don't know why we aren't making Marauders. I don't know why we're making Marines. There's everything on the ground is super like dies to Marauders, and there's only one thing that flies right now. Okay, 2 more Tempests, sure. But you should totally... And, oh my god. Like, all it takes at this point is a couple good disruptor shots, and Arther just loses the game. Okay, better splits. But now there's 4 Tempests, and you just sacrificed all your Vikings when you didn't know that you could make more against... I don't know why we're making Ghosts here either. Ghosts aren't good at killing this. Like, this is already enough Ghosts for EMPing the crap out of everything here. You don't need more Ghosts. Oh my god. Arther's throwing. I guess this is a really weird situation to play in, so I don't blame him for not like making Marauders or thinking clearly in this situation. But you absolutely, when you have like already 9 Ghosts against 4 High Templar, you do not need more EMP. I also don't know what purpose like splitting off 24 Marines serves you in this situation. All you're gonna find is static defense to kill is static defense that is protecting absolutely 0 mining and 0 meaningful infrastructure now that your opponent is super broke. Anyway, if you're gonna do this, now would totally be the time to nuke this base. But you're not gonna do that because you don't have a nuke. Anyway, okay, now the production is officially gone. Not officially gone. Theoretically, you could still build a pylon here again. But actually, yeah, nope. Arthur's dead. What's the army looking like? Actually, Arthur's not dead yet, but the army supplies are even like closer to each other now than they've ever been. Recall's about to kick in, and Arthur's about to get all of their crap stormed to death. Okay. I like the focus on Viking production in this game, which has really helped to keep the Sky Toss numbers under control, but I do not like the control of them. Like, we've just been constantly aimlessly moving the Vikings through random places. And I think this is like a master level game, isn't it? Like a master 3 game, maybe? Based on the MMR that I saw at the start of the game. I mean, you guys didn't see it, but okay. Oh no. Okay. Anyway, I don't know why we're still making Marines. I guess Arther is very, very concerned about the possibility that all their anti-air dies and suddenly their infantry cannot shoot up. Which is fair, I guess, but you should, like, if you just took one good bite, all of this stuff dies. Like, you haven't seen your opponent produce new units in basically forever. Oh boy. Now we're all out of gas income too. It's just minerals. So even if we wanted to make Marauders, now we can't. Okay. Okay. The entire map is mined out. Mayliara has 0 income, and Arther is very like, if we're about to mine out 2 of these, and the third one is not. It's not long for this world either. Honestly, I would throw out mules. Okay, saving the orbitals is good. Before the fight, I would throw down mules just because you can. Because any sort of buffering, like any sort of buffer against these probes, like they're not, obviously the mules can't attack so they don't draw aggro, but like the physical presence of them can be enough of a a buffer to distract pathing. Oh, I guess we're gonna, okay, this is big. Mayliara can actually mine off of this base, which is big, because, do we have charge? No, we don't have charge, we never got charge. Okay, but like this money can be a couple more zealots. I don't know why you're building a pylon here. I really don't know why you're building a pylon here. I guess you could put a pylon for vision, but the second that pylon dies, your minerals are gone. And every mineral counts a lot. A shield battery. Okay, I guess if there's anything that you can make at this point in the game with 100 minerals that's meaningful, it wouldn't be a slow lot, it would be a shield battery. I guess we are bringing our buildings into the fight to make it... Okay, no. That's the choke point, and you do not want to run through that. Okay, he's giving up the choke point. You gotta go through. You gotta go through while he's not controlling the choke point. Okay, there you go. Every building is coming along for this fight. That can fly anyway. Yeah, I don't know what sending the buildings by themselves without actually fighting underneath them was going to accomplish. Okay, Arthur, what the hell are you doing? Arthur, what are you doing? You're literally just giving up your buildings for free. I get that this is a tough. Okay, no, not your Raven. Oh my god. Oh god. That Raven was super important. You have all Marines and you have a Raven. You just throw down anti-armor missile twice over the entire army, and you freaking just go in and destroy them. But instead, like, oh my god, that Raven was super important. Like just EMP anti-armor missile all over that crap, and you win. Like, look at the situation that Arthur, you have so many scans. Look at the situation that, like, Mayliara has put themselves in. You could, like, bring an army up down here, bring an army down here, and you could do, like, a huge surround and just collapse on them, and they would die. But, and I normally I wouldn't, like, have such a judgmental tone about this. But the way that you've gone out to like BM your opponent by just saying zzz, like in this situation, after like everything that's happened in this game, is just honestly so baffling that I don't know that if I can look at you the same way I did at the start of this game. Anyway, Mayliara, been behind for most of this game, but now's the time for them to actually make a comeback. This is the most even the game has been in a long time. And it all comes down to how well these disruptors and highest like storms connect. Because if they don't connect, then Mayliara dies. But if they do connect, and there's a very big chance that they will, because Arthur's anti-splash damage has not been the greatest this game. Remember, the longer, like, disruptors, like, when two sides are just, like, poking at each other and not really committing to the fight, whichever side is, like, more static defenses to kill, or, like, well, I guess the static defenses don't really matter, but whichever side is more, like, the superior spellcasters, which like recover their charges over time, so like Disruptors and High Templar in this case. Or whichever side can poke without committing to the fight. So like these Tempests. Because let's be honest, these Vikings are not in big enough numbers to threaten this army. Whichever side can poke without committing has an advantage. And I know that definitely goes for like any sort of situation, because being able to take fights without committing is an advantage no matter what part of the game you're in. But especially when everyone has like no more production left. Like it all comes down to this. Okay, good splits, but we lost a ghost. Good. Okay, another Marine goes down. Okay, now that we have nothing else to focus on, it looks like Arthur's splits and Dukes are actually quite good. Oh, that's a big one. Okay, now we're running forward to Storm. Oh my god. Ooh. Yeah, nope, you lost. You lost. I'm sorry, Arthur, but you lost. Get out of the game. It was a boring game. Oh my god. And at 45 minutes and 18 seconds, Mayliara will be the winner of this game. Man, it felt really long. And it was long, but it was also decently interesting to watch. I mean, usually, Beckett Industries, there's not nearly as many bases, so it's easier to mine all of them out, but it's also small, so you tend to see a lot more action going on, and Arther doing a lot of like poking, and Mayliara doing a lot of trying not to die, and also some poking back, but like mostly at the edges just to take bases and not anywhere deep in the heart of Terran territory. But yeah, overall resource efficiency was pretty bad for Mayliara earlier in the game, but then it turned out being good, because there's a bunch of stuff that happened over here in Arther through the game by having poor ghost control and not really respecting the ability of these splash damage units to splash and these Tempests to poke at long range. Overall, I'm totally biased. If you watch this channel, you know that I'm totally biased towards using nukes in literally every situation that they are remotely applicable in. But I totally think if you're gonna have struggles with static defense, either you get more Marauders, because Marauders are let's face it, Marauders are just so much better than Marines against dealing with static defense, or you could have thrown out a couple more Ghost Academies and gotten more nukes. Because those nukes would have landed for free, because like these Tempests force you to engage, like commit to a fight, or they just poke at you, and if you get nukes, like their ground army has to commit to a fight, because the Tempests don't have great anti-ground range. So whatever is down on the ground has to commit to a fight, and you totally have the ground locked down with how many Liberators you had, and with how many Ghosts and Liberators you had. So you could have totally just nuked the crap out of them, and Mayliara wouldn't, or nuke the crap out of them, and Mayliara wouldn't have been able to do a whole lot about it. Other than that, yeah, I guess I don't really have anything else to say. Roadhouse good race is probably what Arthur is thinking after this game. Anyway, that's all for now. Thank you for watching. Once again, if you want me to cast your replay, please read the video description. And I'll be back in another 2 days with another episode. What am I forgetting? I feel like I'm forgetting to say something. Anyway, I guess not. That's all. My name's Hyper1. This has been a game, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.